Let's turn your repetitive task into self-running systems. No-code and low-code platforms like Airtable, Anynem, Make.com, Lovable, to mention a few, have made automation and app building easier than ever. Now you can build smart workflow, automate your daily tasks, and even scale your business operations in just a few clicks. And without a single line of code. Whether you are a do-it-yourself learner or a business owner looking to get more done with less time and cost. Today's automation project is going to show you exactly how that is possible. And if you would like me to help you set up a custom automation system for your business or team, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you and of course collaborate with you. Alright, let's hop into my browser and dive straight into today's demo.
For this particular one, we're going to be looking at automating lead record. The goal here is actually very simple. It's actually to build a system that captures leads, customers' details, or even audience information, maybe coming from your website. So here's how it works actually. Imagine someone visits your site. A quick form is going to pop up and you're going to require them to give their details such as names, email, phone number, company name, a type of service or product they are interested in, or maybe some other extra details that you want them to fill in. So you're going to use a form like this. Let me show you what the form looks like. You can see in the form we have the first name, the last name, the email, the phone number, the company's name, which product or service are you interested in, and then you have, do you want promo or updates from us? If they want you to send them your newsletter about your promo or any update, they will either indicate yes or no right in here. Okay, so that's essentially what it is. It's the kind of information that you want to retrieve from them as they visit your site or as they show interest in your service or product, right? And then as soon as they are done filling the form and they hit submit right here, right, the form is going to go first to this Jotform module right in here. But there's a link between this Jotform module and the actual form that I showed you earlier. And then the Jotform passes the information over to Airtable. There's the table right here. And then from Airtable to the Slack channel of sales and marketing team. Let me just show you what the Slack channel looks like. This is the Slack channel. And you can see the number of people in this team. Once the message drops here, everyone in this group is going to be notified that there's a message from that form, a new update about a new leads that they need to follow up. So that's essentially what's going to happen. So you can see the Slack channel is currently empty. And then you can see also the Airtable fields are currently empty. Let me simply explain the back end of this Jotform. For you to connect the Jotform to this particular module, you need an API. And it's very easy to create an API from Jotform. If you come over here, for example, you want to create the API, you come over to your profile picture and you can click on settings and you can see a bunch of other things that you can do here. And so if you scroll down, you're going to see API. You click on that and then you can see my API right here, right? This is my API. So you simply copy it from here. And if you want to generate another API, simply click on this green button right here that says create new key. You click on it, it's going to create another API for you. And another thing you need to take into consideration right here is the fact that ensure that this setting here, this full access is what you have. By default, when you log in, when you create your account on Jotform, you are going to have it set to read access, right? Read access will not allow you to pass the form, to pass the information from the form to anywhere else. That is just that. Okay, let's go over to Make.com. So I'm going to open this Airtable module, and so you can see the information that is coming from all the way from the form I showed you earlier, and then the information was passed through this Jotform module, and the Jotform passes it across to Airtable. And you can see if I click on this field, for example, this first name field, the same thing applies to every other field. If I click on this, it's going to show me all the information, all the data that are coming from Jotform, right? So I picked from here and I drop in here. So when it submits the information that is coming from the form, it's going to submit it in the form of variable that contains everything that the user or the prospect fills in, right? And the value of each one of those fields will actually be submitted to the Airtable fields, right? So that's what happens. And from here, it doesn't end here. The information is also passed across to the Slack module. And then for Slack module as well, I have been able to customize it to the information that I actually want to be delivered to the Slack channel. So you can see over here the day that the form was submitted, as well as the lead's name, right? The first and the last name, and of course, telephone number and all of that information that was filling in the Jotform, right? So that's it here. So that's how the process flows from here to Slack, from Jotform to Slack. Okay, so right now I'm just going to run it. I'm going to open the form. So I'm going to say John Doe. John is the first name. The company's name is Doc J Enterprises. Okay. All right. So which product or service are you interested in? Let's say web development. Do you want promo or update from us? Yes or no? So I'm going to say yes. So I'll go ahead and hit submit. And something else that you can do here is the fact that from the interface of Jotform, you can actually redirect the user to your website. So let's go check and see if the information we submitted here actually got delivered to Airtable and Slack channel, right? So let's go first to the Airtable. Voila. So you can see John Doe here. You can see his telephone number, his email that we filled in, his company's name, and then you can see the product, his response to the products that he is actually interested in, and you can see whether or not he wants promo or any update to be sent to him. You can see all of that here. And let's check the Slack channel over here. Oh, voila, you can see the same thing happened here. You see over here the time that was made. You can see the lead's name, John Doe, and you can see John Doe's phone number and every information that was filled in that form, right? So this is just what it is.
I hope this walkthrough gave you some ideas for your next automation project. If you would like me to help you automate your workflow or project you would love to bring to life, just drop a comment below or reach out to me directly. I'll be happy to help you. Remember, automation isn't about doing less. It's about doing more of what really matters, as you save time, money, and effort. See you in the next one. Bye for now.